Welcome everyone. I'm going to be recording this over the wire and the challenge so that I can see the solutions I had for each of the problems. So they said to start. Okay, for level zero, my username is Leviathan, Leviathan 0, Leviathan 1. Okay, that's my username, and the password is Leviathan 0. Okay, and the site is Leviathan. Why not over the wire? Why not? And it's SSH through port 222. Okay. Right. So I'm going to try to put that means SSH into using Leviathan Python 0. That's so Leviathan labs point over the wire. Why not? Let's find it. Port 2223 and the password was Leviathan 0. Okay. And user number 0. So it's very similar to over the wire bandit challenge, except they're a bit more tricky. So I'm going to check what we have here. So we have a folder here for backup. I'm going to cd into backup. Okay, we have backup docs for HTML. Let me try to cut this. So bookmark. Okay, it's huge. So, but I think the password will be found in there somewhere. So I could try to open it with VI. Then I search for password. I see something in the password or quit this. So I go the cats bookmark and I type the results to get password. So as you can see, so the password for Leviathan is this. So I'll copy this. Put the password for level one. Then I'll exit the server and I'll log in. But this time I'm going to one and I'm going to paste the password to this. So I'm in level one. So I have here I have a file called check. Let me examine check. Okay, check is an executable script. Let me try to execute check. It asks for a password. I put hello. Wrong password. So but it takes a string and it probably compares with their own password which they have. And okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run an L trace to see the functions it calls. Trace check. Run the L trace. So it's using a get char to get my password. I'll put hello. It still fails, but I actually put hello. It took hell and compared with. So it actually takes me 3 letters. It needs only 3 letters. The password is supposed to be 3 letters. So when I put hello, it compares with sex. So that means sex is their own password and it fails. So I'm going to run again. This time without L trace because I know the password they're comparing against is check. So I'm going to do, I mean sex. So I'm going to check. And when they ask for password, I put sex. So they give me a shell. And first of all, ask them who am I. So they've given me a shell with level 2 privileges. So using this shell, I don't really like the shell, so I'm going to request for bash to use a bash shell. So I'm now user, I'm working on the level 2, so that elevated my privilege is to level 2. And from the file, they said that most of the data for the levels can be found in the home directories. You can look at etc. the Leviathan pass. Okay, so I'm going to immediately go to um, cats etc. Leviathan pass. What do we have here? So we have the password files for each of them. First of all, take the one I have come for. So that's the password for level 2, which is what I needed because I need to go to level 2. I'm still in level 1. So that elevated my privileges and I could open that folder, like read from that folder, that file. So if I, instead of using cat, I use ls, ls long. Okay, you see that this file was owned by Leviathan 2 and it's in the group Leviathan 2. So if I run the ls long for all files, you see that each level owns its own file and you have only read permission. You cannot write to it. So Leviathan 1 has its own file. Leviathan 2 is owned by Leviathan 2. Leviathan 3, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay. So since I already have the password, I'm going to exit this new shell that I was given. I requested bash, so I exited the bash and I exit the shell I was given. And I'll exit this. I'll exit the server and I'm going to log in as Leviathan 2. The question for password, I'll just paste the password here. All right, now I'm in Leviathan 2. What do we have here? Things file. From my previous experience, but let me just look at it. Let's see an executable file. So I'm going to try to execute it and see what they're asking for. So it's saying I'm supposed to give it a file name. So it's like this thing prints a file. Let me go to a temporal file. Let me make a temporal directory and go to it. So make temp that will create a temporal directory. Copy this, path to it, copy. So I'm going to cd into that temporal directory. Okay, now that I'm in temporal directory, I'm going to create a file. Touch uh, dummy file. Let me echo Carol to dummy file. Now let me run the print file. The print file is found in my home directory, and I'm going to give it the name of dummy. See what it does. Oh, oh, let me give him access to all the files here, and I'll run him again. So it prints what's in the file, but also let me ls ls on my home. So I am Leviathan. I have permissions for Leviathan too, but that file is owned by Leviathan 3. So since it's owned by Leviathan 3 and it just prints a file, that means you can print any file that's owned by Leviathan 3, which normally Leviathan 2 will not have permission to. So I'm going to try to use it. So I'm going to try to use it to Instead of printing this file, I'm going to try to print is um, Leviathan, the password for Leviathan theory. Oh, I can't have this file. That means it's really stopping me from reading that file somehow. So I'm going to try to run this with an trace, see what's happening. So it uses a certain command called access, certain function called access to see the part of the file. So it's surely this access that is stopping me. So let me do a man on access. See what man access means. This is the constant paddling int mode. So if any access in mode 4, let me see what that means. Okay. Well, this man 2, maybe I should read man 1, but maybe the man 2. Checks whether the calling process can access the file path. If the path name is a symbolic link, it is the reference, or that means if you give a symbolic link, it's going to still try to go there. Okay, okay. Okay. All right. Think I have what I wanted to have. Let me run this out just again. So it first of all checks if I have access. If I don't have access, then it stops me instantly. So probably if I have access, you try to read it. Okay, what do I have here? I have a dummy file. So I'm going to create a symbolic link. So it is a Leviathan 3. Yeah. Okay. Normally, let me see if this will work. Okay, I created it. But now, if I give it a symbolic link, it's still going to fail. Let me try out the symbolic link. It's still going to check. Uh, so let me get to it with the symbolic link. Right, and do. So it's still what happens is that it references, it went straight to the file and checked whether I have permission. Normally I have permission to a link because I created the link. You see, the link is owned by me, but it did not look at the link. It went to what the link was pointing to. So that leaves me with no option but to try to trick this thing. So I'm going to create a file, which is a combination of dummy and the right hand theory. Because, okay, being this a combination, I own this file. You'll notice that this file is here and I own it. So I'm going to try to pass this to that function. That's me trying to trick it. I'll pass it dummy and divide into. So what's going to happen is, wait, let me escape this space here. So that okay. So this is a combination of two names. It's going to check. Obviously, I own this dummy Leviathan file. Then it's going to pass it to another function that opens files. The trick here is these are two different file names. So when it passes it, the function is going to open this as two different files. So open dummy and open Leviathan to it. But since I've already crossed the access function, it's no longer going to check what I have access with. So it will just read it. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to run that. Okay. What did you say? Permission denied. Exited. Oh, sorry. Going to run this. Let's try this again. Okay. So it read dummy. hello stored on me. Then you write that Leviathan to you, and this is the password for level 3. Going to copy this. Copy. Now exit from here. I'm going to re-enter as Leviathan 3. Now when it asks you for the password, I'll just paste that password here. So I have a level 3 file, and for my experience, I know what type of file that is. So let's try on level 3. Enter password, human, wrong password. So let's trace this thing again. Uh, what did we do? Okay, they compared it with SNL printf. So that's really the password I have to put. Let me, let me run it now. And when they ask for password for SNL printf, okay, we got shell. So, am I? Oh, I'm Leviathan 4, so I'm into with elevated privileges. That's what I ask for bash because I like bash. What is this? Can't type. Okay. Elevated privilege, I'm into cats. HCC. Leviathan has Leviathan 4. Get the password for level 4. And I hit this. Yeah, and I start exiting all the shells that I exit 7, and I'm out here. I think I have the password for the Leviathan 4. Just going to enter. Just okay. I'm logged in as the Leviathan 4. There's nothing here. I need to really look into it. Okay, there's a trash folder. CD into trash. Trash. Okay, there's a bin there. Let me execute the bin and see. Hmm. Okay, gives me what I see is ASCII. So how do I convert from ASCII to normal text using Python? Okay, let me search online. Uh, Converting from ASCII to using Python. So, mhm. Characterize because it's change character. Then I have an array of ASCII characters. An array of ASCII characters. ASCII characters. So I'm supposed to put this in a loop. Mhm. So I'm supposed to cut that. Am I supposed to what? Strip Python function. In Python, the strip method is a built-in function. Okay. Now, in case you haven't got that, I'm not very good with Python. I'm a C sharp programmer. Don't think I'm looking for street. Ah, train, train. That's it. Python. I think I'm using the wrong function in Python to string array of words. Foundation split. Split. So I'm supposed to do is supposed to take this bin, type it so mm, Python command. Not this is a Python command. First I have to read it from the command line. I read it from the command line. What Python function is going to do that for me? That's a complicated function. Mhm. Um, all right, let's try this. So it's in my Python book. Spits. Oh God, no. Internet is down. Internet is down. Internet is down. Which means at this point I've lost connection to the server. Okay, internet is back up, but I don't think I can work on this again. So I'm going to start back close terminal. Okay, you know, script and open a new terminal. Let's see the last command. I think I entered as Leviathan 4. And I space that. I entered as Leviathan 4. So what I'm going to do is uh, maybe I'll just use I think probably is better. So I'm going to cd trash. Then I'm going to run bin. I type it to per. Mhm. I think I should type it to per. Mm, okay. Looks like the best option. Okay. And I pass in the code. So per has a very funny syntax, right? So if you read a bit about it, you see that this is small. This is not so complicated if you read about it. So be it. I think it's be it. Be it. Everything. So this just runs a loop and it takes all of those ASCII texts, convert them to their binary counterpart, and, and gives it. The only doing is because I'm not very good at Python. I think I hate Python. All right. Right. So what if I wanted to do this with Python? What will it be? I'm supposed to read this from the standard input. Oh God, no. Uh, Let me check how to read. So the word is split. How to read from standard input in Python. Uh, why is it pumping me? Import sys for line in sys was std in. Okay. Well, don't want to use Python. I'll make a different video of Python. So I'm just gonna copy this. That was the best choice. Very short mhm. And I'll exit this. Exit please. I'm going to enter as Leviathan for, or is it Leviathan 5? Mhm. Let me try this. And I'm going to put that password. This hope it works. Alright, it works. So yeah. Let's, what do we have here? Leviathan 5. Let me try to execute this. Cannot find temporal point lock. Temporal point temporal as 5 point lock. So let me see how it's executing. What if it found that file? Trace. What if you found the file? It tries to open the file. Now, if I'm being a bit sneakish, let me cd to temporal. Control. Let me touch. Let me see what file I was looking for. This 5 point lock. So I'm going to touch 5 point lock. 5 point lock exists. Now I'm going to create a symbolic link between HCC, Leviathan plus Leviathan 5 points with 6 plus 6. Between 8 and 5 point lock. Exists. Like, how do I overwrite this? Okay. Oh, let me try to LS here. Permissions denied. A 5 point lock exists. Okay. Mhm. Let me move it 5 point lock. And now let's create symbolic link between a section and 5 point lock. I hope you created. Then now I'm going to run that what was it? Leviathan 5. Now I see what I open 5 point lock. Okay, it did it. So there was a link between this 5 point lock and this. So when it tries to open this, instead it pointed to this, so instead open this and it read out what was there. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to stop here. Copy. Exit, log in as Leviathan 6. Hopefully, that is the password I copied. Okay, and I paste the password. Okay, I'm in. It's Leviathan 6. Okay, Leviathan 6, what do we have here? We have a Leviathan 6 file, and let's see what we have there. Okay, it needs a 4-digit code. It's a 4-digit code. Okay, when I was doing over the wire bandit challenge, whenever I had a 4-digit code, I first of all try to put any 4-digit code and put that. See, mm, it goes wrong. So it means that whenever I'm wrong, it's going to put wrong. Then what happens when I'm like, well, uh, let's see. But I'm going to brute force attack this thing. So I'm going to do for guy in 4-digit code. So you can start from 000 and end in 9999. This and that. Do first. I'm going to run this right and 6 on I. Mhm. Then I'm going to pipe the results to grep. So when it's wrong, it gives me wrong. But this makes sure this grep command, this particular command, is going to be true only when the output does not contain wrong. So and when this is true, and when it's to do something, and when it's to break, when this is true, and when it's to break, then now it's to be done. So when you find something that does not give wrong, I need you to break. So that I'll look at it. I need it to be done. But I need to break. I need it to be done. Let's try this. Mhm, mhm. It's piping everything to grep. Sending everything to grep. All right. I think it stopped. I think I frozen somewhere. Bash and the bash. See? Oh, it stopped and it gave me a shell. It gave me a shell. I was Leviathan 6 here. So when it stopped, it probably gave me a shell, which I could not see here because of this piping that I had done here. So when I sent the command bash, it opened me a bash shell, but it showed that it has elevated my privileges to 7. Well, I actually know what the code was because I did not post it. And I put this into break immediately after the code. But that notwithstanding, let me go and cut extra Leviathan pass Leviathan 7. And that's it. That's the password to Leviathan 7. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Copy. I'm going to exit that shell it gave me. Okay, it did not break. Continue after that. Okay, okay, wait, this one I exited the bash. Then I'll exit the shell which I was given. I go back to Leviathan 6 and I exit. And I log in as Leviathan 7. Hopefully with the password. Okay, paste this password. Alright, so now I'm logged in as Leviathan 7, and this will have the congratulations. Let me cut the congratulations. Okay, cut congratulations. Well done. So that's it. Exit this. It's exit. Now, considering there's the part about the ASCII that had to be done with Python. I'm not really good at Python. I'll have to learn it and come back and make a video on how to convert that string of ASCII text to Python. For now, okay. That's it. That's about over the wire Leviathan war games. I will see you on the next. Probably I'll be doing not Leviathan. I'll be doing. I'm working on Krypton. I'll be doing Krypton. Bandit is something I've already done before. Natas, Natas, I don't like Natas because you have to do it online. I don't like it. I like to run the SSH. So next I'll be doing either Krypton or Nania. I think maybe I should do. There are many of them. But for now, that's it. So thank you and goodbye.